Καλώς ήρθες στο podcast Ψυχολογία στο Βλέμμα μέσα μας. Πάμε να μοιραστούμε, να μάθουμε και να εξελιχθούμε. Σήμερα είναι για μένα μια πραγματικά ξεχωριστή ημέρα. Ο Elio D'Anna, συγγραφέας του best seller «Η Σχολή των Θεών» και του βιβλίου «Τεχνολογία» του Dreamer, φιλόσοφος, οικονομολόγος, επιχειρηματίας και ιδρυτής του European School of Economics, μου έκανε την τιμή να παραβρεθεί καλεσμένος μου. Η συζήτησή μας πραγματοποιήθηκε με αφορμή τον Ουσιολογία First Forum in Action που διοργάνωσε ο Δήμος Θεσσαλονίκης. Κρατώ σφιχτά την ουσία των λόγων του, που μου τόνισε πολλές φορές κατά τη διάρκεια της συζήτησης. Χριστίνα, εσύ και μόνο εσύ είσαι ο αληθινός Dreamer, ο ονειρευτής, ο μοναδικός δημιουργός και μοναδικός κυβερνήτης ολόκληρου του σύμπαντος και όλης της ύλης που σε περιβάλλει. Υπάρχουν συγγραφείς, υπάρχουν φιλόσοφοι και υπάρχει και ο Elio D'Anna, ένας άνθρωπος που δεν μένει απλώς στη θεωρία, αλλά τη γεφυρώνει με την πράξη, από τη μουσική και την επιχειρηματικότητα μέχρι την εκπαίδευση και φυσικά την τέχνη του ονείρου. Το έργο του με κορυφαίο το παγκόσμιο best seller «Η Σχολή των Θεών» και η τεχνολογία του Dreamer έχει λειτουργήσει ως ένας καθρέφτης για χιλιάδες ανθρώπους σε όλο τον κόσμο. Μας υπενθυμίζει διαρκώς ότι ο κόσμος που βλέπουμε έξω μας, με τις προκλήσεις και τις νίκες του, δεν είναι παρά μια πιστή αντανάκλαση του κόσμου που κουβαλάμε μέσα μας. Μας καλεί σε μια ριζική εσωτερική επανάσταση, όπου το μόνο μας όριο είναι η ποιότητα της εσωτερικής μας ελευθερίας. Σε μια εποχή που όλοι αναζητούμε διάβγεια, νόημα και έναν δρόμο προς την αυτοκυριαρχία, οι ιδέες του είναι πιο επίκαιρες και πιο απαραίτητες από ποτέ. Είναι μεγάλη μου τιμή και χαρά που βρίσκεται σήμερα μαζί μας και να μας καθοδηγήσει σε αυτή τη συζήτηση, μας δίνει την ευκαιρία να πλησιάσουμε το δικό του όνειρο και τη δική του ματιά για τον κόσμο. Αυτό αποδεικνύει ωστόσο στην πράξη ότι όταν το όραμα είναι αληθινό, δεν υπάρχουν αποστάσεις ή εμπόδια. Νιώθω απέραντη ευγνωμοσύνη που επέλεξε να μοιραστεί αυτόν τον πολύτιμο χρόνο μαζί με όλους μας. Κύριε Elio D'Anna, σας καλωσορίζω θερμά στο podcast Ψυχολογία στο Βλέμμα μέσα μας και σας ευχαριστούμε μέσα από την καρδιά μας που μοιράζεστε τον πολύτιμο χρόνο και τη σοφία σας μαζί μας. Ας ξεκινήσουμε. Realize then that you, yourself, are the dreamer, the sole creator and the sole master of the entire universe and all the matter that surrounds you. You mentioned that each of us is the dreamer, the sole creator of our own universe. For me, our meeting today was once an elusive dream, something I could only imagine and something that felt impossible. And I'm really trying to think on what I've done to create this current reality, considering that now I'm not in a dream, and I would love to hear your opinion based on your own theory. What exactly did I do to create this reality?
What you have done to have myself here, you read the book, and this is the ticket to enter into the dream. And the book arrived to you because you deserve to read it. You have done something because the book could get close to you, and the book knows that you are a person that can read something which is unique, unusual, and that can tell you about your life, your personal life. And this is what the book is. It is just a mirror, which is reflecting your inner being and telling you all that you are. And then you realized that the book is something that you yourself have written.
So I deserve to be here.
You deserve.
I have done something.
Yes.
Like
yes,
with my job, with my mentality, with everything. And or is a matter of a luck, or do you believe in luck?
No. There is no luck. There is You say in my book you can read do not desire, deserve. And in English it has a good sound. In Greek I don't know if it sounds the same, but desiring is something completely different from dreaming. You can desire to become rich, and you will never achieve that desire. But if you dream to be rich, it means that in this very moment you are eliminating all the obstacles and all limits from yourself, because in a matter of time you can become rich. We say something like riches, but there are many desires that a man, a woman has got. I really believe that you were very sincere and honest with yourself to have myself here.
The truth is, I'm dreaming with my words some days of my life. So I say what I can really like, but I didn't say something for you. It was close.
Yeah,
so
good.
I think that you have the point of trying to make the reality by thinking of it, or also working, of course, but also making it not so much desire, like being close to you and to your heart and to your feelings.
Very good. Mm-hmm. Very good.
I can see your point.
This is many people, confuse desire with the dream, and dreaming happens in absence of time, which is right now. Then, do you feel comfortable right now?
Yes, of course.
And that's this is.
Even though I'm stressed, because for me it's like I know we are the same, but you are someone that I admired, so of course I'm a little stressed, but I'm very in peace, I will say.
Very good. This state of being spreads out in all directions, and you will see that you can change reality through this very moment. Then, whatever you are right now, the world knows everything about you. Then you and the world, you and what we call reality, are one and the same. Then if you are in a state of fear, for example, you are creating disasters, just because vision and reality are one and the same.
And how can I escape from fear when it comes to my life?
Yes.
Like, I have a fear of what I'm going to do in the future. Am I going to be right? Are we going to have money or like that?
Yes.
Right. How can I escape of it?
You have just to circumscribe fear within yourself. You have to focus on that instead of running away from
accept
that.
it, like accept. Or
not even accept, observing.
Observing, yeah.
If you observe it, I know that there is a pain within yourself because there is fear. But if you observe it, just observe it, like a scientist observing his own experiment, you will see that in few minutes that fear will dissolve, and all solutions will come from outside. Because you and the world are one. If you are fearless, the world is safe.
I can see. And how can an individual translate a grand theory like this into a concrete personal experience and actively become the dreamer of his own life?
In general,
yeah.
How can you become a dreamer?
Yeah.
You are a dreamer.
I am the dreamer.
But you forgot. You are the one that is creating all and everything. But you forgot to be a goddess. And you just identified with what we call reality outside. And you forgot your very nature.
And how can I remember?
Remembering. Remembering is a sort of self-remembering.
Yeah, but how?
you get closer and closer to yourself. Closer and closer to yourself. While you are talking to people, you are doing business, you have to be always present to yourself.
Present and active, as I say. Active.
Yeah, the presence makes you active,
okay.
you know. But you have just to think that there is, you have to be present to whatever is happening within yourself. Mm-hmm. Doesn't matter if you feel hell within yourself. If you are present and if you observe it, that negative emotions will dissolve and you will change the world outside you.
I truly agree. Many years ago, I clearly remember seeing you speak at the Money Show, if you remember.
Oh,
the Money
yes.
Show.
Right.
And I was deeply impressed. I left that day holding on to one specific phrase. Don't listen to any expert. If you truly ask yourself, you will get the answer.
Beautiful.
The one you know very well and the one you own. I clearly remember for the experts, do not listen to any psychologist or,
Right.
so many people in any field that knows everything. And I'm wondering, do we really have all the answers inside us?
Yes. Don't listen to any expert. It means do not listen to any guru or master or expert in the sense that they are all specialized people in some field. You yourself are the solution to all and everything. And also in the money, which is really the issue of everybody and the problems. The money is something that you carry within yourself. If you live in a sort of timelessness, fearlessness, doubtlessness, and you die less. I don't know if you read this chapter, that we die thousands of times.
Of course.
In a single day.
Yeah.
If
And
you
we will talk about death. I'll also have some answer.
But
question.
if you get free from all negative emotions and destructive thoughts, you will see that the world will reflect and will mirror this inner state, and events and circumstances will follow.
So, if I'm the dreamer, I can dream the world into the reality I want. But why difficulties and obstacles come to my life?
Because you started with the if. That is, that is a doubt. Mm-hmm. You are doubting yourself. Mm-hmm, mm-hmm. And do not never say if. You are the dreamer. And you have just to remember, getting closer and closer to yourself, you have to remember your very nature. And you will see that the world, which is your creature, it is your creation, will know about it. And it will mirror this realization, this discovery, this remembering.
So they have their purpose. The obstacles and the difficulties have something to learn from, to take it.
You can use
remember.
them. You can use them.
Yeah.
Limits and sometimes conflicts within yourself are a good opportunity for you to get closer to yourself and see that you are in charge and nobody else is. That's why you don't need any expert from outside, no counsel, no counselor or master. You have to enter into some inner corner of your life and of your being and see that all comes from within. Then if you find yourself in an accident or in a bankruptcy, let's say, because I am the founder of a business school and a school of economics, then if you find yourself in a sort of a disaster, you have to turn towards yourself and see that that very crack is not in the outer world, but within yourself. And then you will see that there was something that happened in your inner being, I say forgetfulness. And then from forgetfulness, from that very crack, it enters into your body, you get sick, and then your company, your business will fail.
So it comes from the mind and the body?
I don't call mind, I call it being.
Being.
You know?
Okay.
Your being, you know, it means the totality of yourself. You know, it's sometimes, you know, fragmented. And then you create chaos in the outer world. If you turn towards yourself and you unify and you return to something that really belongs to you, which is integrity, you will see that everything, all and everything goes right.
And what exactly do you mean by the word integrity?
Integrity is returning to your very nature, which is unity and not fragmentation. Right now, you are a multitude, you are many, and then you create, you know, failures and conflicts in the outer world. If you return to yourself and you get united, integrated, you will see that you will return to something that is very, very powerful within yourself. And then that creates a
integrity, okay,
harmony and a beautiful life.
That means that I have to be focused on one thing.
You have to focus on something that is going wrong within yourself. Don't be afraid to face and tackle something that is torturing, is very painful within yourself. That is the key to enter into a new dimension.
I can see.
I know that it is not easy, but to face something that is painful within yourself is the way to achieve something that is impossible.
So, your book, The School of Gods, which is like a Bible for me, has so many messages and ways to think. You are teaching the way to think someone and to observe the life, has profoundly influenced thousands of people. What fundamental gap in the human nature do you believe the book came to fill?
You see, you say that your book comes to teach. My book doesn't come to teach. My book is coming to extract from yourself something that really belongs to you. And teaching, from my point of view, although I have a school of business, and we don't teach our students what to do or not to do. We try to extract something that really belongs to them, something that really belongs to you, which is your uniqueness, your creativity, your dream. And if you know, it's schools and universities, the environment, the parents and the government and everything is creating in your being layers and layers of ballast. You know, ballast is that heaviness in the zeppelin, and you stopped flying. Then you have to get rid of that ballast, and you will see that your very nature is to dream.
And finally, what is the most important message you hope every reader takes from it, from the book?
Yes, come out with your own uniqueness, with your own integrity, and don't take knowledge, notions from outside, because that is poison. You have just to learn from yourself, within yourself, and let the very dream coming out from your inner forgetfulness.
Inner forgetfulness, yeah. And your central message is the individual revolution.
Yeah.
In a world that often focuses on collective movements and external changes, why is this internal personal revolution so critical today?
The revolutions have been always a disaster. If you see in the history, revolution never achieved anything. From dictatorship you enter into a sort of a democracy, and you can call it the dictatorship of masses, of the crowd. But you will never be free in the outer world from all those, let's say, politics, policies, or economics, or whatever. You have to turn towards yourself and see that the real economy, real politics is within yourself. You have to get in touch with yourself, of course. You have to return to a self-government, a self-mastery. If you know how to govern, master yourself, you will see that the world knows everything about you, because you and the world are one and the same thing. Then sometimes I ask to my students and to the audience when I am in conferences, I say, who owns the world? And they say Elon Musk or Donald Trump or Putin. The real creator of the world is you yourself. Then if you turn towards yourself, if you remember yourself, you will see that the world will follow. And you do not need any politics, any economics, not even schools and universities to change the world at your will.
I can see, but if the system around, like the name you said before, or the governments, or the system of the government, not personally.
Yeah, the system.
The system. How can I turn this into my situation? Because this is a reality.
Yeah.
Like the system works like that. So
Yes.
if it works like that, being myself or in my being, will be able to, to change the system, the way
Yes.
they think, because some things that we don't like, they're becoming in a certain way.
Yeah, right. But,
in all countries,
Yeah, this is what you think, and probably 8 billion of people think like this. But,
I would like to hear again, that's why we're trying to see the way you think.
Yeah.
So someone could ask something like that. So that's why I'm asking again.
Yeah, I discovered that what you call reality, the world outside, is not the real world. It is something that you are projecting, dreaming and projecting. It is not something that has its own mind and its own way of thinking and feeling. What the world does is just following, mirroring what you yourself are. You see, we have forgotten that, individually you are creating your personal reality. And then you, through that forgetfulness, you enter into a sort of, you identify with something that it is you yourself who projected and dreamed all that. Now, if you live in negative emotions and destructive thoughts, the world, the politics, the economics will reflect you yourself. Then, I realized that all comes from within. And what you see and touch is not something happening in the world, as something that, for example, conflicts, wars, or economics, bad or good economics. It is something that is coming from within you yourself. You are in charge. Then whatever is happening within yourself, the world is reflecting and mirroring this. Then from my point of view, I don't see any politics, any economics outside myself. I see only what I am in this very moment, spreading out in all directions and creating harmony and paradise on earth.
It's like I'm the God. So I will come to my next questions, which is the title of your book. The bestseller is The School of Gods, and the title is certainly inspiring.
That's right.
What does it mean for human being to become a god in this context? Is this a quest of power or something else entirely?
Yeah.
Furthermore, is God something one learns about, something one is taught, or is it ultimately something that is revealed from within?
Yes. Yeah, they shouldn't become a god or a goddess. They should remember the very nature. And they have to return to something that really belongs to them, to you. And, if you forget yourself, if you identify with the world outside yourself and you forget what you really are, you will live in chaos and life will be a mess. You have to understand that you are the creator, very creator of whatever you see and touch. And this is not madness. This is your very nature that you forgot. If you return to your inner integrity, you will see that the entire world will change. Mm-hmm. You are in charge. You are the creator. You are the dreamer. And then, if you forget this, I tell you, the world will be in bad hands, because if you forget which is you yourself, the creator of your own reality, then the world will be in a very bad conditions. Mm-hmm. Yeah. You have to return to what you really are, which is integrity, uniqueness. And you will see that the world will follow. Mm-hmm. And I tell you, I am an example of this.
Yeah.
What can you, let's say, desire? Money, beautiful house, a beautiful family, and traveling. This is what everybody's dreaming, or let's say desiring. That I tell you, you have just to enter into yourself and see that there are obstacles and conflicts and limits that are an obstacle to what your dream is dreaming. Then if you get rid of those things within yourself, you will see that the world, what you call reality, is heaven on earth.
Did you do it easily? Like you made your dreams true?
Yeah, I had to fight with my negativeness, with my negative thoughts and emotions, to understand that they are not you yourself. They are aliens within yourself. You have just to be present, to witness, and you will see, and observing them, and you will see that they will disappear. And when they disappear from within, the world is a beautiful place to live in.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. You also founded the European School of Economics, which is a truly unique model. What kind of person are you trying to create there? And how is that different from a regular university or business school?
Yes. If you go on AI and ask what distinguishes the European School of Economics from all other schools and universities, the first phrase says the philosophy. You see, we do not try to instill knowledge or notions and concepts in our students. We allow them to come out with their own creativity, with their own dreams, with their own genius. And you will see that they are coming to enrich the school, not for learning. They are coming like partners of the school. They are partners with the professors, teachers, collaborators. And you will see that we eliminated all desks from our classrooms. We eliminated professors' desks and student desks just because symbolically we are eliminating all divisions between the individuals. And you will see that each person, each student, each professor comes with new ideas and is going to enrich all the participants to the schools and the school itself.
That makes perfect sense, because I have heard that if you want to reveal the talent from a painter, you have not to learn him how to paint.
Paint, very good.
Yeah, I've studied about that in my.
You have done this well.
In my degree in museology. So it was like you don't have to give him the structure, the line. You cannot tell him do it like that, the line, because you will stop him from doing the line like he will.
Which is very personal.
In his personality, in his way of paint.
That's right. Then you are imposing something to someone who is in himself, herself, a very personal and unique artist. That's why I don't believe in any discipline or systems or organization that can tell you what to do or not to do. You are a goddess. You are a god, and you have just to manifest, express this uniqueness which belongs to you ever since. Yeah.
Yes. From your opinion, like in the business school, as you said, who will be the leader of the future? Because you know that we are in a lack of leaders in generally. How will be the leader?
Yeah, you see, my school is a school for leaders. And a leader has to be a dreamer and an artist, because the world is your masterpiece. What you call reality is your masterpiece. Then the way you treat yourself, the way you take care about yourself, and that, I mean, when you get rid of all the negative emotions and all bad stuff from within, you will see that the world will reflect and mirror this. Then you yourself are the only leader. You shouldn't expect that politicians or economists can guide and lead your life, because you will be very disappointed. You are the only one who can do this, to lead, guide your life, if you get rid of something which is very heavy within yourself.
Mm-hmm. Considering your diverse background as an entrepreneur, a musician, and a philosopher, what is the most crucial lesson life has taught so far? And which is your favorite role?
Yes, as I said before, life, or what you call reality, has no power on yourself. Only when you identify with your creation, which is the reality you are projecting, when you identify with it, you fall in such a conditions, I call it a ghetto, where you are just in very bad conditions within yourself and inner states, which are torturing you. And then they are creating a sort of hell within yourself. then you cannot find anything in the outer world that it is something that is reflecting this, I call it forgetfulness. But I don't know if I answer your question, which is
You had so many roles, like entrepreneur, like musician, like a philosopher.
Very good.
Which is the favorite role of you?
Sorry, I avoid this.
It's okay.
This question.
It's okay.
Yeah.
And what's the most crucial lesson life has taught you?
Yes. Then I went through many revolutions. The music revolution, I was a rock star, as you say.
Yeah.
And I sold millions of records. I made money and traveling and whatever a young man can do and desire in his life. I had everything. I went through the industrial revolutions, through entrepreneurship, through education, through technology. And I tell you that you will never find a solution in those revolutions. You have to understand that externally, it's just a production that you yourself are producing within yourself. Then the world is, without offense, the world is a byproduct coming from yourself. Then you have to understand that you can go through music, you can go through technology, AI, robots, you can go through many revolutions, but you will feel always disappointed. And then the only way is that you return to yourself and you let the very nature coming out, which is your dream.
So you went through all that role, being your being.
That's
your
right.
Own being.
Your being is projecting everything. Then you see, someone asked me if I am happy. I said I am much more than happy. I am free.
Considering all the people you met, from students to business leaders, what is the most surprising or contradictory aspect you've observed about human nature?
You see, again, humans are my projection.
Okay.
Then I don't see
I can say
no negative things because
Okay.
they are mirroring what you are. Then if you take care about your inner states, you will see that the events and circumstances outside yourself will mirror that. The only attention you have to pay is your inner being. Then inner states and outer events are one and the same. Your vision and reality are one and the same. There is no distance, no gap. Inner and outer are one and the same. Action and contemplation. Imagine also financial power and love are one and the same. Then if you understand that there is no separation, there is not a separate reality, you will know where to intervene, which is always yourself. Then if you see something wrong in your life, return to yourself and see that you yourself are the root cause of all that very thing.
Told about freedom. You're free. I'm not happy, I'm free.
Right.
But in our age, we rely so much on technology, artificial intelligence, social media, or wanting others to approve us. So how realistic is that freedom?
All the technology, all the sciences is something that is coming from within you. It's difficult, I am saying always the same thing. I don't like to be boring, but just to tell you that I discovered that there is nothing outside myself that is going by itself and has got its own will. Everything is reflecting what I am. And then this is very important because I don't see anything wrong in the world. I don't see conflicts, I don't see wars, I don't see poverty. And you can say, but you are egoistic or you are just living for yourself. And I tell you that whatever you see, which is, poverty or conflicts and wars, you have to admit to yourself that is a conflict that you carry within yourself.
So I can understand from that I can use AI, technology, or everything else like in my way.
You can use it,
like,
but
because these all are in our lives.
Yes, you see, it's people ask AI for anything, but if you enter into your dream and you ask something about your dream, it's AI just tilt. It's AI is to write a letter or to read some statistic or something in the memory, but what is creativity only belongs to yourself.
What is the legacy you wish to leave the world? Like, what do you want to leave to the world? Like something
leave
to remember,
the world,
to give them.
To give them.
Yeah, to the world.
It's the world will be all gratitude to you when you return to your own integrity. Then the world knows everything about you, you yourself. Then you cannot hide. Then whatever is happening within yourself, you see that the world is just reproducing, representing what you are. Then if you want to do something for the world, you have to do it for yourself. Mm-hmm. And if you touch your inner integrity, if you touch your inner dream, you will see that the world will be all gratitude to you, and it will follow.
Do you all day long find your motivation to do this, like every day?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes. I let's say I get up for the few hours I sleep. I get up in the morning in a state of certainty. And this is a state of a child. Certainty, security, safety. And this is my way of living.
And what are you dreaming in your day life?
The dreamer is not desiring or dreaming something in particular. Dreaming
means
embraces all and everything. Mm-hmm. Then all and everything mm-hmm. is a manifestation of your dream.
Okay. So realize that you and yourself are the dreamer, the sole creator and the sole master of the entire universe and all the matter that surrounds you. I want to express my deepest gratitude to Mr. Elio D'Anna for joining us today. This was not just an interview, it was truly a conversation of a lifetime. You have deeply inspired me and our entire audience. Thank you again for sharing your invaluable wisdom, your time and your unique vision with such generosity. There is no doubt your message will resonate deeply with our audience. We are honored by your being here.
Thank you.
Because it was so inspiring and useful to us.
That's nice. Thank you.
And we are trying to make so much moments like that in our lives that is so value. This is value.
Beautiful.
Thank you.
Remember that the dreamer is not just there. The real dreamer is you yourself. Don't forget this.
Thank you so much.
Thank you so much.